Welcome back, all you big bass lovers. It's DeMont coming at you again. Got some stuff from AliExpress. I also got some, let's go over these first, because I told you I would show you guys everything. If you ever order directly from KGB, this is what you're going to come like. These are the prints. This is the, I think this is the 7 and this is the 9. But this is what they come like, this right here. These are the resin baits. I bought one of these kind of towards the beginning of the season. It has gotten slammed so many times. And to be honest with you, I have one of the older KGBs, and the Spro KGB, in some situations was better. But they have really refined these. You can kind of tell because you can kind of see the little marks and stuff in the resin. See right here. But these they don't have swivel hangers. They kind of have a recessed kind of. This is what you're going to get when you order straight from KGB. But this bait right here is bigger than your Spro. Well, resin just has that really nice slow sink to it. This one here is the 9. Oops, let me put that paper there. Just so you can kind of see. Get off of there. There's your 9 prints. I also got, just like this color right here a lot too. Basically one's gizzard, one's threadfin. Both just big shad patterns, that's all they are. So let's get into this AliExpress stuff, shall we? I've noticed that some of the baits have some of the tariffs had came down a little bit, but I guess they're going right back up. Whatever. I ordered these like, I don't know, several weeks ago, and I got them probably Friday last week, I think. But this is like a little, says Wali City Kundong. Your best is, look at that little thing. It's a little walking bait. Topwater BFS. Then High Temptation. Little Wasp BFS bait. I got a couple of these. I got a couple different colors of these too. Of course, I got stuff just kind of all thrown in here and thrown around. So here's another one of those. This kind of reminds me of, there was a bait back, I want to say late 90s. I can't remember the name of the damn thing now. I know it was made by, I want to think it was made by Hedden. But it had the same shape. And that thing walked really good, but it was a weird, it was like a boop, 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 boop. It wasn't like a chick, 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 chick. It was like ba-bloom, 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 ba-bloom. And I'm hoping that has kind of the same kind of action. Before I get this, let me show you this little trailer on this thing. This is your chatterbait BFS. And I found, did I leave them over there? I did. This is the little Spro. Spro little, I cannot remember the name of it. Can I grab, let me just grab it real quick, damn. I got my drink in my pocket, I'm sorry. Thought I had the damn thing sitting right beside me. Sorry about that, guys. I really should start editing that shit out. I'm sorry. They're called the Pintail Minnow, and this is the cellmate color. That shit looks good as hell on that little BFS chatterbait. Look at that little guy. I think it looks good as hell. Let's get some other shit here. Okay, so they packed the little wasp bait up in a bag, while the other ones weren't packed up. Okay. It's like a block. They try to get all this stuff together and ship it all at one time, and it kind of just... Okay, so here's the other little wasp bait. And then here's the other little wasp bait. They weren't put in the bag at all. Okay, so now let's go into this other bag. Some of this stuff might be workout stuff. Yep, like that right there. And that. And that. And that. All right, so it leads us to these. Sorry about that. Set those there. This is some more of those little jigs I showed you guys the last time. Somebody asked me what I was using as a trailer on these. This little pintail would work good on that. But what I've been mainly using, let me get one out and show it to you real quick. I don't know why they got them a bag and a bag and a bag. Unbag that, unbag that one. And then it's got 2 bags and it's in a pack. Let's see here. There we go. What I've been using on these, and I used a little, well, I'll show you both things. I got another one because I got back from BFS fishing this morning. Yeah, I should have. Took the camera out. I caught 3 little bitty ones. 3 little bitty bass. It was okay. Wasn't like my finest outing. I still got some lips on my fingers. Okay, I'm trying to get this little stupid thing open. All right, so things I like to use on these little finesse jigs. All right, so first thing is just your little micro TRD. And if you use a little micro TRD, it really slows the fall rate down on these. Now these things right here I've noticed don't have a keeper on them. So what I like to do, they're in my bag, I ain't got them over here, is I like to take, I thread it on, just thread it all the way up the hook. Take you a bobber stopper. Take your bobber stopper off the little hook, the little loop. Then take that bobber stopper and find a hole and push it onto the barb of over your hook and push it all the way down on here. And that'll hold that in place perfectly. Now, there's your little rigged. It's got a little micro TRD on that little finesse jig. It just, that's my favorite. This is my favorite with these little things. And these have a wire tie on them too, just so you know. See how it's tied? They don't come off. These are pretty good little quality jigs, from what I found. And I'm gonna give you one more thing you can put on here too. It's kind of crazier, but excuse me. My creatine's not trying to agree with me this morning. Probably because I haven't ate anything yet, but it is what it is. One of my other little favorite things to put on here. Of course, you have to, I grabbed the pack that's not open. It's okay. I'll go and open these, is the Baby Dragon by Jackal. Ooh. Nice and stanky and greasy. Super greasy. But you're still going to need your bobber stop. But you're going to put these on here, slide it all the way up. This is a teeny bit long, but not too bad. This is like the little TRDs, 1.75. These are 2 inches. You can use these for this size jig, for any. You can go all the way up to like the other little finesse jigs I have. I mean, I have a lot of finesse jigs. Just because they get bit. Let's get this unwound. I got all the little appendages try to grab. Sometimes you just take the appendages off. Like the little pinches on the side right here. You can pull those off and they won't grab your trailer. They won't grab your skirt material so easy. But there's your little Baby Dragon. Now, Baby Dragon's got a little piece where you got to bring it apart. But it's got like little swimming feet and these little tentacles. And this little thing pops up. It kind of looks like that. Another thing. Let's go and show you this real quick. Take this Baby Dragon off. That could be like a smelling sauce. Woo, hit you. You put that back in there. Ooh, man. Now my fingers are fingers are all stanky. Hope my wife don't come home and smell my fingers right now. She's gonna think I did something bad. Okay. These little guys right here, they are the AliExpress version of, I just brought it here and set it down earlier because I wanted to show it to you. And then I started messing with one of my guns, and what'd I do with it? I know it's right here in fucking front of me. Just gotta find the dang thing. It is basically the AliExpress version of a Quickie. You see, they come in like this right here. They all get smushed up. They smush the crap out of them. And shipping, I don't know why they do that. But here's my Quickie right here. I knew it was right here. I just kind of set these Wasp on top of them. Here's the Quickie. Whoops, I just dropped that. Jig. Okay. This is the Quickie. They have different sizes of the Quickie. They have different sizes of these little things right here too. But if you want to make this get kind of crazy, take your little, I only use the small AliExpress ones. And I kind of just, this thing's very, 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 it's made with TPE, so it's very bouncy. I guess the word you want to use. But you just kind of like wacky rig it. Just like you kind of do like a wacky rig. Just kind of hook through the middle. Kind of, you see the king? Can you see the hook? Can you see the hook? Damn. There's a hook right there. You can see it kind of somewhat. It's just, dang. It's not showing up very good at all, is it? There's the hook. You can see the hook right there. See it? See it? There you go. You can kind of, yeah, you can see the hook somewhat. There you go. But it has lots of crazy appendages. And you have the skirt material fliggling around. And you have the appendage material fliggling around. Now, in all honesty, you can also wacky rig the little micro TRD. But I've only used this a couple times like this. The first time I caught a couple little ones. The second time, something big hit it and I couldn't stop it. That's the problem sometimes when you're fishing BFS from a bank. When something big decides it wants that little piece of shit. Either you're going to decide to lose all your line or you're going to break them off. And sometimes I just going to just break them off. Because you can't stop them. Especially when there's trees and all kinds of mess in the water. Good luck. That's the only thing I can tell you is good luck. Because you ain't stopping him. But I'm pretty sure it was a catfish. Just the way it was rolling, and I wasn't getting it back. So I had to break it off. But all honesty with this little approach right here. But It did catch quite a few little brim, quite a few couple little bass, but yeah, that's that little micro jig. And I think I told you guys before, if this reel, if I would have known they still had this reel on JPLS, yeah, Japan Lure Shop, this would have probably been the budget reel for you to get. This is the Alphas Air 2122 is what they label it as, the 21 to 22. This is the deeper spool version. It's still an SV. It's aluminum frame. When this reel first came out, this reel came out before the Zillion, and they basically made the Zillion kind of off of this. Here's your Zillion. And here's your Alphas Air. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say they made it off of this. That's not true. It's a totally different platform. This is the wrong reel that I'm thinking. I'm thinking about this. Okay, I know what I'm trying to say. This frame style was the frame style that the SS Air and a few of the other ones basically were made off of. I got that incorrect. My mind sometimes don't like to work with me. I was thinking about this silver color, and I automatically went to the Zillion. Sometimes O'Brien's brain don't work very well. When you have concussion syndrome, sometimes it's kind of hard to remember the actual line you're trying to think about. So let me, nope, that is not what I'm looking for. I have got a lot of stuff in right now. This is the other Alphas. This is the Alphas. But you can kind of see it's not this. It's similar, but not the same. Wait a minute. It is the SS Air. Okay, so this is not. I was like, this was not an Alphas. I'm like, this is the SS Air. I got this all, I guess, what real? I guess it's the, guess I'm drawing all kinds of mind farts this morning. I know the Alphas has been around for a while. Different versions of Alphas. The original version of Alphas I had didn't have a T-wing. My other Alphas is out on the boat. I don't have them in here right now. Just trying to see if I have one of the older Alphas. I have so much mess sitting right behind me. I need to take, I'm having another building built. I'm building it right behind my boat building, just so I can have, right now I have a kind of a makeshift, kind of one of the, I call it a Tupperware building. Well, cooler building, rotomold building. I have two of those, the little sheds you buy at Sam's Club for like $300. It's got like two little doors, and it's like 4 foot deep by, or 3 foot deep or something like that, by 4 or 5 foot wide by about six or so foot tall. I have two of those right now. And I also have my building over here. But this building, I'm having built, it's gonna be a steel building. I'm gonna have it insulated, and I'm gonna have an AC put into it and make it where I can just have room where I can go out there and just set my tackle stuff up, do my videos out there, so I can have this being more just about my pool table and my gym. Because I made a mistake of bringing everything in here to organize everything, and then it's been, from me getting busy and doing everything else, it became basically just a drop pile. I start setting stuff down. Sometimes when I get, kind of overwhelmed by something, I guess you would say, I just don't do it. Don't come back to it. Well, I will come back to it, but I keep trying to put it off. And then when I keep putting it off and it starts building up and it kind of, I'm just being honest with you guys. It kind of starts becoming like I'll just avoid it for a little while. Anyway, sorry about that. But there's another reel out there that has the same fucking frame. I can't remember the name of it. Damn. And it's not the Alphas. I don't think it's the Steves. Let me see something here. Just because I was using you earlier. No. The new Steves is not like it either. But new Steves is really pretty. Anyway, I cannot think for the life of me. I know the Alphas all about look the same, but I can't think of it, guys. I'm sorry. I can't remember. It's the Alphas and one other one of the reels they have. It's just like this. The frame's the same. I kind of wish they would start back putting this screw on the inside here back on the outside. Just because it makes it easier for me to put the little Genius hook keeper on the outside of it, and so I ain't really got to put these things on things. This right here is this is of course the new Steez Limited. This is the gravel code. I've been throwing this little guy right here on it. This got a core tackle jig hanging in it. I've caught a few fish on it, and it's kind of made it kind of look really funny now. It looks almost like it's bent. It's not bent. It's just the way it's kind of sitting in there. And that's that little decoy quick release, but it gives it a lot of free movement. Only thing I don't like about this decoy quick release, you just kind of see how it's got this little piece right here, is sometimes your line catches on it and it messes up your whole cast. Yeah, I gotta get me a new bait on here. This one's kind of looking, he's looking almost like a bent minnow. Yeah, I could probably pull it back out and put it back in again. That's what she said. Sometimes you gotta pull it back out and put it back in to get it right. But this, as far as like, this is my favorite. I mean, I like the new Aldebaran. I like it a lot. Don't get me wrong, I like it a lot. I like my other Aldebaran. The original Aldebaran, they can be very, very finicky. And you guys that have one know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Where you don't really have the same finickiness with the Daiwas. The SS Air, this reel right here, this new Steez, is pretty fucking amazing if you get one. I'm not trying to say you gotta be bougie to go BFS fishing. There's several reels and shit that I've recommended in the past that are fucking pretty damn amazing for BFS fishing. Like the Flight Feather, the Silver Feather, the fucking Valiant Eagle 2, the Valiant Eagle Pro. I mean, I could go on and on. But, and I like that new, I've got it over there, but that new Lindorf round reel I showed you guys on the other video, that, my friends, is a damn good little, it's basically they promised me for a while. Okay, so this is what I'm using here. I want to show what I'm using. The PDL. This is what this bait is right here. The 3-inch PDL. That's by Timco. But I really like this little lizard reel, the Lizard Boyke, or Boyke Lizard, or yeah, Boyke Lizard. I like this reel, but I could never get fully used to trying to cast and keep it in my left hand and reel with my right hand, and reel with my left hand. I didn't like it. I didn't like the setup of it because it's not what I'm used to. So that new reel is really good. because his right hand is, they upgraded it from that. It's good. Now the dog is barking at somebody. Just so I can give you like a point in general, I broke my leader off on this. This is the rod I was throwing with that little finesse jig. And this is the new silver feather. And this is the Gravity BF. I think this is the 6.3 or 6.4. This is the 6.4. Yep. This it says extra fast, but the tip's really soft, but it goes down in the backbone about like right here, which is 5 guides down. It gets pretty stiff right there. So I would, it's more on the lines of like a mega bass rod where it has a dual kind of action, where it's like extra fast. No, I would call that tip more like a mod fast. I don't know. It's almost like you could throw crankbaits with that tip. It gives so much, but then it shuts off really fast. It's kind of, it's good, and this rod's pretty damn sensitive. Arc did a pretty good job with this, even though the first 2 of the long ones I got were broke. When they came in broke. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. They replaced them. They replaced it. The one they replaced it with first broke, and then they shipped it. They were shipping it in a fucking box. It was like a box, and they come in like a nice little sleeve, and it was like a big square box. I'm like, why don't you got a tube in this? It had like I think this one came in fine in that box to begin with, but the other one just kept getting broke. Anyway, this video is starting to get long on me now. I plan on get out of there. This is one of my favorite mega bass rods. This is the Dark Sleeper. I've got 2 or 3 of these. And you can use it for throwing a Dark Sleeper. I might put this one on a Dark Sleeper, because this is one of the ones I haven't put a reel on yet, and that's why I decided to go ahead and put one of these alphas on there. Put 12-pound test on here and throw Dark Sleepers on it all day long. Another thing you can use this rod for is swim jig, Texas rig. You could also get by throwing like chatterbaits and stuff with it. It's a little too fast for my preferred chatterbait, but this is the rod that I throw like this guy here on. Like different swim jigs and stuff. I like this rod for it. Now if I'm throwing like super heavy cover, I'm going to be using a different rod. It might be the Mega Bass Poker. It might be a different Dobbins rod. But it'll be a different rod for that. Anyway, guys, this video's went too long. I guess I haven't made a video in a while. I've been just feeling talkative. Can't help it. I'm a talker. Damn, that feels... It's the first time I put an alphas on here. It feels really good. As you can see, the alphas kind of sits really low profile to your rod. I think it's like considered like an 80 or 70 size series reel. But if you get one to try it, you're gonna be pretty damn happy. What rod is this? I'm trying to remember. Oh, that's a tequila back red, okay. I remember I brought it up for some reason I didn't, or took a reel off of it. I know I took that reel there off of it. I was planning on putting a different, I took this lose off that tequila back red. I'm getting ready to put a lot of lose and stuff online for sale. If you guys are interested in them, let me know down below. And we'll work something out. Or else you can keep looking on Facebook Marketplace in North Carolina and you'll probably see it. All right, guys. Till next time, tight lines. Y'all take it easy. Stay safe. We're going to have a hurricane coming through, or not really a hurricane, but the outer bands of the rain. So we're going to have rain for quite a while. It's going to mess up the rivers again. The rivers were finally I was almost ready to take the boat out on it, but it was still a little high and it's still chocolate milk, which I don't really mind chocolate milk on the river because I can get out there and throw square bills and do things I like to do. That's when stuff like this starts coming into play. Throwing basically a super bright chartreuse swim jig. Yeah. Anyway, hope the rain doesn't get too bad, but then we're gonna have another system coming up behind it, so it is what it is. But you guys stay safe, and I'll catch you on the next one.